here, but now we can all be at eye level. We can all see each other. I'm not up here with the lights in my face. I'll get right on your eye level. I'll get right here. But then everyone else can't see me. So tonight, I wanted to talk to you guys on the same subject that Josh has been talking to you about, be the light. And last week, Josh told us a story from Acts chapter 9 about how someone's obedience literally changed the world. Pretty incredible story of Ananias helping out Saul, who became Paul. Everyone loves that story. And Josh introduced us to an idea that I've been sitting with all week that has really resonated with me and that I've been thinking about over and over and over again. And he told us, we show Jesus when we obey Jesus. And I thought, oh man, that is so simple, but that is so good, that we have to obey Him so that people know that we are really with Him. Because it's one thing if we go to school, and it's awesome. If you're going to school and you're telling people, I'm a Christian, I believe in Jesus, He loves me, this is what He did for me, this is what He can do for you. That's awesome. But we have to back it up with our actions. We have to walk the same way that we talk. So, I want to turn in our Bibles real quick to James chapter 1, verses 23 and 24. Those verses will be up on the screen if you don't have a Bible with you, or you don't have the Bible app, or wherever you normally consume biblical content. There it is. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. Anyone who listens to the word but does not do what it says is like someone who looks at his face in a mirror and after looking at himself goes away and immediately forgets what he looks like. So what this verse is trying to tell us is that if we know the right things to do, if we're coming to church on Sunday, if we're coming to Squad on Wednesday, if we're reading our Bible, if we're posting our highlighted Bible devotions on our Instagram story for everyone to see, then we should know. It should be like we looked in that mirror. And when we look in that mirror, we should see the things that are on us and that are about us that don't represent Christ the way that He represented Himself when He was here. That we're not conducting ourselves with grace, with truth, with love, that we're not doing the same things that He did. And if we're going out and we're not acting on those things that we saw in our Bible that day, or that we were taught at Squad or at church on Sunday, then we are not representing Christ. And it would be just like if I was going to go on a date with Amber, and I want to look good. I want to represent myself as being Amber's wonderful, handsome husband. But then I went and got in the mirror, and I saw my hair looking like this. I have pimples all over my face. I got some grease on my face from the garage where I've been hanging out in the garage. And I just walked away and totally forgot anything that I should have done to represent myself the way I wanted to be seen by the people around me. So in our lives, it looks like us going to school and we're there. Let's pretend that I'm in 10th grade at Jack Britt High School. Come on, Buccaneers. So I'm going to Jack Britt High School. I'm telling my friends that I love Jesus. He loves me. I come to Squad on Wednesdays. I learn about Him. I hang out with other Christians. Finally, one of my friends agrees to come with me. But when he gets here, he hears me talking trash about other people that are here. And now he's like, wait, these other people that love Jesus, you're not cool with them? You don't hang out with them? You don't like them even? That's kind of odd. And then when we're in the locker room later on in the week, I'm supposed to be a Christian, but now I'm here in the locker room, and I'm showing pictures of naked women that I looked up online, or naked stuff that I've seen of people on the internet. That's not how a Christian should conduct themselves. That's not how I'm showing them Jesus. So if I am doing the exact same things as them, if I'm being the exact same way and saying, Jesus changed my life, Jesus did all this for me, and I'm still doing the exact same things that they are doing too, then why would they want Jesus? Why would they need Him? The answer is they wouldn't. So if they're coming here and they're seeing us have our little fights between our friend groups, or they're hearing us talk the same way that they talk at school, the same way that they know is not right, doing the same things that they know that they should not be doing in their heart, if we are doing those same things, then we are making it like Christ hasn't done anything in our lives. And anyone who has really been touched by God knows that that couldn't be farther from the truth. That every time you experience Jesus, every person who's ever truly experienced Him walks away changed. So guys, if we are going out in our life and we are not walking the same talk that we're putting out in the world, then it's not working. It's a great step for us to tell our friends and the people around us that we love Jesus, that we care about Him, that we want to please Him, that we want to go to church, that we want to be a good Christian, we want to represent Him. But if we're not doing the things that represent Him, that ain't it. We're missing the mark. And they are going to miss out on the opportunity to be touched by Jesus, because you might be the only Jesus that they ever see. I know that's kind of heavy, but it is what it is, guys. We're talking about be the light. And we can't be the light if we're snuffing our own light out with our actions all the time. I know that's kind of heavy, but that's what I'm going to have to leave you with. I'm going to pray for you, and then we're going to do our small group stuff. And I am really excited about the relationships that you guys are going to build and the time that you're going to spend together tonight. But while you're spending that time together, sit with that a little bit. Am I walking the same way that I'm talking? Am I representing Jesus through my actions and not just through the things that I say? Just sit with that for a little while. Let me pray for you.
Hey, I'm Josh Carter. Thank you so much for stopping by to view this message. If your next step is to receive Christ as your Lord and Savior, we are so excited for you and we want to help you take that next step. So jump in the description and click those links to find out what following Jesus is all about, what that means, and of course, what's next. And if your next step is baptism, we would love to schedule that for you. So just go to crosspointe.church, select next steps, and get baptized, and fill out that application, and we will schedule that day with you. So super excited for you. But again, thank you so much for viewing this week's message. Have a great day, and God bless.